You're busy.
Till 5 or 4?
Adrian, what you doing? Adrian, what's going on? What are you doing?
I want to collect these out though.
There's.
Did you get your bag?
Oh, I'll get you a bag here. Hold on.
I need the bag.
Did you guys get it?
Here's your bag. What you doing, Bam?
Good.
Amber, what are you doing? Very cool, Axel. Let's take a look at that. Neat. Let's look at some of the stones you've gotten. AJ, listen, let me see your bag. Look at all these pretty stones. Hold it still for me. Look at all those pretty stones.
What is
What's his name?
Ladybug.
Ladybug, little girl.
Is it full grown? Yeah. Oh my.
But we call her Bug for short.
Wow, my Yorkie.
A hummingbird feeder there. Just at the camera. There he is. Cool. We're playing with some sort of magnetic stones. What are you doing there, Axel?
Dad, you're allowed to take these home?
What?
You're allowed to take these home?
No, we're not allowed to take them home, baby.
Where's your bags?
I have a necklace made out of this.
You do?
I do.
One more.
Let's see if I can see you.
With my camera.
What's going on?
Tracy, do you have my camera? Thank you.
Amber, what do you think, babe? Very cool. What's up?
Alright, now, you take a look right back this way, down in that hole. As you go through the cable, shoot a couple other examples of all three of those, among some other ones later on. First, so we're going to be heading down this ramp here. It is kind of steep, so you come on down. Please be careful and use the handrails. Yes, you can touch your handrails.
Why is there a water thing?
We're ducking to get to these tunnels. Amber, what do you think, baby?
It's cool. I don't have to duck. I don't have to either.
I don't have to either.
Wow.
This would make a perfect house.
What?
My shoes aren't tied.
Okay, we're going to have to walk up here so I can tie them.
What's that ladder for?
I'm sure the young man will tell us.
Now, you get your candles out. The reason that you put your candles out right there is because after finishing your lunch, you're going to go up that rope ladder and quickly realize that fire, rope, and wood didn't make a very good combination. And we call those ribbon slide tight or cave bacon. And they form similar to
That lady's camera blinded me.
science. And we named it that because they say if you're completely quiet in here, you can actually hear your heartbeat. I personally believe it's from the stairs that we just walked up. And this is actually the highest room in the cave. If you look all the way to the top here, this area with all the real big stalactites coming down, that point up there is right around 20 or 30 feet below the surface. And we call it the Jaws formation because it kind of looks like the jaws of a shark. Now, that point there is 20, 30 feet below the surface. And they know that because when they go up there and change out lights, they can actually see big roots of trees growing down through all the rocks and everything. And then right up here, this is our largest piece of cave bacon in the cave. And we call this piece our Colorado-sized cave bacon. And if any of you are from Texas, I'm sorry about this joke, but this is our Texas-sized cave bacon. Now this one leaning over right here, this is the Leaning Tower of Pisa still anyway. And then to the right of that is E.T. still trying to phone home. And then down to the right over this way, this is a lectite formation that we call Lucky Number 7. And it's a cool formation because it defies gravity by growing sideways instead of straight down. And scientists have a lot of different theories on how this happens. Things like wind blowing through and water pressure. They're not really quite sure yet though, because if it was either of those theories, all the formations around it would have been kind of the same shape. And then down right from that one, right over here, this is called Romeo and Juliet's column. Now what a column is when a stalactite and a stalagmite meet together. But this one is broken apart just like two lovers and never again to be reunited. Aww.
Oh.
Now, before we move on, does anyone have any questions?
Some bacon for everyone.
Alright, is that
Look how, I'll show you how thin it is.
everyone?
And that is apparently the inside of a giant's heart. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I see.
This is a giant poo.
Basically, the cave named after the Pickett brothers, so even though they were the original founders of the cave, they still get a whole lot of credit. If you look right along Pickett's column, you can see it's real shiny. That's actually from people touching it. The reason that happens is because the calcium and iron oxide that the formations are made up of, and also limestone that the cave walls are made up of. It's all a very porous rock, so when people touch it, the natural oils in your skin will get stuck in those pores, and it clogs it up and prevents it from growing. So that's why we ask you not to touch anything. The reason this one's so shiny compared to a lot of the other ones that you see is because George Snyder would actually encourage people to rub it for good luck on the way back out. As you guys go by though, make sure you don't touch it, even though it has already been touched quite a bit, because we're hoping that if you take good enough care of it, it'll start growing again one day. And also, if you really think about it, there's probably about 100 years of people coming through and rubbing it, so if you touch it now, you'll probably get a lot of nasty jerks from the 1800s.
Going in the caves.
Imagination kind of looks like a whole little village in there with running around and trees and houses all over the place. And right along here, this is our largest stalactite cave, and we call it the largest stalactite cave. It's about 8.5 feet long, and they say it takes anywhere again from 1,000 years for the cave.
This is the beehole formation.
Diarrhea.
This is the diarrhea formation. There we are. The balloon knot.
Go, go, go.
Okay. The cinnamon hole. There we are. These are crazy. Look at these. I wonder if my camera's picking any of this up. As I'm taking these pictures, I'm trying not to fall on my butt because these stairs are just treacherous. Okay.
Popcorn.
Alright, let's see if I can get through here without getting smack in my head. Well, we can't see a thing. We can see something up here. No?